Hey there, it's Jamaison, and I was just about to start a new project. In fact, I've already started it, and I thought, why am I not filming this? You guys might find it interesting. So I have here this cross. This is from Look Ma No Stand, and I added some extra holes. So I have a commission. The woman wanted a cross wind chime kind of sun catcher thing for her mom for Christmas in the garden. And so this came from Look Ma No Stand. It had the hole at the top. I drilled 3 more holes into it. And all I'm going to do, we'll see if this works because I've never done it before, but I'm going to take some bright primary colors. So this is red glass. I'm going to run a strip of Nichrome wire in between this when I fire it. That's high temp wire. I found a pack, I don't know, it's like got 8 different types of wire, 8 different gauges. I think I'm using 28 or 30 gauge wire, so it's fairly thin. Let me find it. Here we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sandwich this wire down in between this. I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a kink so that it doesn't tend to want to pull out. So just a little design, I don't want to do a loop because I'm afraid I might trap air and make a bubble, but I can do a little kinky design or something. And so I'm going to fuse it like this so that I've got a little bit of wire left on each side. And then I'm going to use some fishing swivels, spinners to kind of attach it to this. I'm kind of playing here. So, and I also think I'm going to do some bright pieces that I can actually glue onto the stainless steel cross. And then, yeah, so I'm just, now I'm rambling, but I'm going to go along and keep cutting some bright colored glass. I've got this red. I was going to cut some yellow, maybe a little blue and green, and kind of create blobs, full fuse blobs that I can then tie onto this so that they just dangle and catch light in the sun. And I'll do a couple of pieces that I'll put on this cross itself. And then I've got a little idea, something to do here down at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut my glass. I'll go in for a full fuse and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out with the wire inside. All right, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is a little bit of a test, so never mind this piece. But I've got 3mm glass. I've got some blue, some red, and some orange. Those are strikers, so they'll look different when they come out. I've cut some roughly 6-inch pieces of high temp wire, and I've run them through there with a little bit of a zigzag in the middle, just for a little bit of a decor element, and then also kind of traps the pieces in there, I think, a little bit better, the pieces of wire. If it was just a straight wire all the way through, there's potential that it could pull out, and this is going to prevent that from happening. Then I have a couple of pieces of, it's probably, I think it's Neil Lavender, with a couple of hooks there. And so I'm going to just full fuse this, and then these will become elements that I string together on the wind chime. So I don't know, I may fire this and decide that I hate it. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. Oh, and then I also have over here, there were some, I had some, it's not dichro, it's a really bright irid that I chopped up into bits and then put underneath some Tecta there. And so I'm just going to fire these colorful discs, little blobs that I intend to actually glue onto or I think anyway, that I'll glue onto the cross. We'll see if I like them when they come out. So standard full fuse here. Here it goes. All right. Well, I don't know. Oh, my lights just went off. This was a failed experiment, so never mind on that. But here are the pieces. You know what? Let me get my lights back on. And I'm back. Okay, so here are the pieces. This is orange. Let's see here if I can lift this off without the paper. Yeah. So that's that. This one looks really dark. That's what I'm worried about. This is red. Let's see here. Yeah, outside in the sunny, I don't know. Is that really red? This glass was unmarked, and so just I'm not convinced. Let me get this. This is a real thrilling video, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. In the sun, that might be better. I think I might try these again. The blue's fine. The Neil Lavender's fine. Yeah, I may make a yellow. Maybe something a little bit brighter. I might make a single layer of the red with clear on top. I don't know. I'm gonna come back. Stay tuned. All right, so I fired my piece and I glued it to the cross, and I'm real happy with the way that looks. And whoops, I'm gonna drop it and break it. I intentionally used clear so that you could see that really cool brushed finish of the cross behind there. And so I'm very, very pleased with the way that turned out. I did go ahead and fire some yellow pieces, and I need to get the kiln paper off the back, but the yellow pieces have been fired. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm basically going to assemble it. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. I've never done this before, guys, and I've not taken a class or anything, so I'm just going off of, basically what I've read before. But I bought little pinch tube, and I specifically found stainless steel ones. These are on Amazon. There's a little crimp tool that I got on Amazon. And then I also got stainless steel fishing swivels to kind of to allow these pieces to turn and kind of dangle, and also on Amazon. So I'll put all of these in my Amazon store. If you want to make it easy to find, you can just go to my Amazon store, and I've linked them in there. Yes, I do make a small commission, so thank you for your support of my free YouTube content. So what I'm going to do now is just basically take a stab at assembling this. Again, I've never done it before, so there's risk in that, but yeah, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. I'm just going to string this wire through these crimp pieces, crimp it on with some of the swivels, and I'm just going to go to town and see what happens. All right, well, I'm not sure that I really knew what I was doing, but I finished it anyway. So I put some spinners at the top so that this would like fully spin around here as well, so and here, so that nothing got, kind of too wrapped up there. I thought the spinners would be good. I even had this old bell. I don't remember where I got these. It was not Amazon, might have been Etsy or something, but I thought that would make a fun little addition to the very bottom. I started down the path of one of these blue pieces, and I worked the wire too much and snapped it off, so that became relatively useless to me. But I got a piece of red at the top. I've done the orange, the yellow, these little bits of neo lavender, a blue one, and the bell at the bottom. So I'm going to string this up and take a photo and show you what the finished piece looks like.